called Collective Peaceful Rise of Africa, or the Surprise Rise of Africa. So I'm raising the whole of Africa the way I did for China. Surprise Rise of both.
You work with the people?
Because it's going, because every single story can move the price up. Like the project that we cover so much, so that's why it has like 3 levels of approval. So I pitched my
Don't let him in.
But he's also finance representative of
levels. Especially for WhatsApp project. Because I have to divest. Oh really?
So much. Me and this guy, we have this problem. We should only buy one.
Say that again.
I don't know why I bought a shouldn't ticket.
Oh really?
I always just buy one-way tickets.
Yeah. That's definitely a good idea. So you don't know how to.
Oh really? Surprised I was able to come after all the rain and everything.
Yeah, you arrived yesterday.
Like I'm going to Bali for a week.
No, it's not raining.
Look.
And I was just
Pushing it back. Whales, oh good.
And I said, I made a friend.
So it is Chinese, but written by an Iranian, American, African. Add to me whichever way you want, and let me see where is the head, where is the, yeah, okay, 1, 2, 3, somebody hold the bottom too. Okay, now, somebody hold it, this gentleman is holding everything.
Oh, no big beer, please.
Okay, now, I suggest anyone who wants to come and touch a little bit on the top of it. This is embroidered like a velvet, but it has all the intricacies of little needed changes or the black and the white that exist in the language. Okay. Who can read this?
You. I suppose.
There is a book of my calligraphy that on purpose I put so many things in it. Chinese, Persian, Arabic, hieroglyphic, so that nobody else on the planet Earth can read the whole book.
Oh wow.
Okay? So the only book that I wrote that I can read the whole book, not anyone else. Now this one is called Gu Dao. Gu Dao. Gu is ancient. Dao is the origin of creation. So the word Dao, people translated it wrongly as the past. Actually it is not. It is called the primal, this is primal movement, or the primal will, the origin of creation. The ancient, it doesn't mean in time, it means in eternity. So that means it's the origin of all the movements of the universe. So it's called the divine origin, Buddha. And this is, believe it, is correct. It is not my blood, but it is my thumb and the other thumb, and this is the stamped Chinese. But the power of this is that it has energy, too, it is embroidered in suzhou. The embroidery itself is at least several $1,000, that artist. But the calligraphy in the Chinese Ministry of Culture has rated it. Per square foot of my calligraphy is $10,000. Rated and stamped, but this is not the original one. This is after the original turned into embroidery. If you want to get now a feeling of the original one,
it is from 千会有格费。
什么格费？
No，
这是我的是华赞。
华赞哦 ，OK， 看不清楚 ，OK。
对，这是华赞，中超的华，赞美的
华赞看到 ，Thank you。
你是中国什么地方来的？
我住在荷兰 ，Netherlands。Yeah, but I'm originally from China. Yeah, very nice calligraphy.
It's very important to understand we are auctioning off this artwork, and we're doing a silent auction raising funds for education in Africa. And Africa right now is at the center of many points of growth. And right now, it's the focus for all of us to come together.
Okay, we have two special guests here. If they can stand, Jean-Marc and Sister Sylvie. Can you please stand? They are from Congo, visiting specially Dubai. And where is Sylvie, sister? Sylvie is hiding.
No, she's here behind the camera. I'm
okay.
behind the camera.
In front of every successful man should be a woman, not me. Okay.
Very good.
Now, they are special envoys of Papa Simon Kimbangu KIANGANI. Papa Simon is a very unusual figure of divine sign divinity, the head of a spiritual movement in Africa, the equivalent of the Pope of Africa, with 40 million followers. More important is that in the heart of Africa, that is central Congo, he has reared a community of millions in the villages whose feet still is in the mud because there is no development. But their head and heart are in the divine kingdom. They sing hymns every day, every moment. There are literally hundreds of thousands of highest level singing artists in the spirituality, and they have created a culture that there is no theft, no fighting, and every home they have, there is one extra room for visitors. So this is a very unusual experience. My friend, German friend, said this is like another planet on this planet. So if you want to have the experience, we go everywhere, go to the heart of Africa, that is the origin of human civilization. It's called Kamba, N-K-M-B-A, Kamba, or the New Jerusalem. And they sing the songs when you go across the villages. Nouvelle Jerusalem. So they are singing and chanting the songs. He knows that. Yeah. Okay, Africa. Africa will surprise rise of Africa. It will surprise Africans, it will surprise the world. And as Africa rises, India rises together. As we already helped the rise of China, now an equalizer process. Brandy is a spiritual inspiration of this movement. The movement has over 35 presidents of Africa. Mama Gracia, the wife of Nelson Mandela, and all her team are behind us. The Papa Simon, the father of Africa, is behind us. President John Mahama, President Tinubu, every one of them, you can name it. Even the US White House and even the Dubai government, the National Security, Dubai Chamber of Commerce, fully are into that movement. The movement that is creating trillions of dollars in Africa in 10 years only. That's why President Tinubu announced in 3 years, that is 2026, yes, last year. In 3 years, they will have the first $1 trillion economy in Africa. So this is a gift for that. As you know, Congo is the richest country on the face of the planet, not even in Africa. Out of the 240 countries on earth, there is no country more rich than Congo, on all layers. Mining as well as, of course, forestry, water, resources, gold, diamond, cobalt, lithium, whatever you call it. Now that is not matter. It is the diamonds of the hearts and the gold of the hearts that matter. That message is addressing to that. I will read it to you now. Sorry for taking you long. Okay. Rice paper. Luckily, gods are with me. No rain and no wind. The rain and the wind will kill this one, but now it is going to be open, and I wrote it in a different color than any Chinese rice to make it unique. And also it is combined with Chinese and Persian. That's why you will see the beauty of it is unusual, doesn't exist. I shouldn't be the one who is promoting it, but because there is no knowledge of it, so I have to talk also. And everything about this is new creation. That means the poetry is my own, the calligraphy is my own, the Persian, and everything is, and it was written in Dubai, unlike any other Chinese calligraphy. So read the following: 春心一片胜千金，行善半日留万年. So what does it mean? It means a pure heart. One pairing, one little piece of a pure heart excels a ton of gold. 1,000 pieces of gold are not as good as one little piece of a pure heart. And the next one, parallel. An act of goodness and kindness. Only half a day. A half a day act of goodness and kindness remains for 10,000 years. So anything we do today, if it is with purity of motive, any act for the sake of humanity, service, purity of motive, we can pull it a little bit, will remain for 10,000 years. The future civilizations will benefit from your soul if it is done with purity of motive. That's why Africa will rise to be not just the receiver or the giver or God forbid, not the beggar. Africa is the source, has been the source, and will be the major contributor to the world society. I always say, Africa subsidized Europe for 500 years, Africa subsidized US for 300 years, and Africa subsidized China for nearly 100 years. And now that subsidy will become formal. Several African nations are working with me to issue official foreign outbound debt to Europe and to Asia. So anyway, with that I finish my talking. This is the calligraphy. It is very unique, the color, the content, the poetry, and the Persian says, "O Lord, bestow upon me a pure heart like unto a pearl." So your heart is like a pearl. So pure heart, more worth than gold, and also a heart like a pearl shiny. May all of you be blessed for not only material civilization, but what I call the divine civilization. Thank you very much.